put it to good use. Pass. Looking for Savinho. De Bruyne's on it quickly. Get towards Haaland! And it's kept out by Henderson on the stretch. Erling Haaland in his 6th game at Wembley, looking to open his account.
But it's brilliant from De Bruyne. Trying to play the ball around the corners to start with. Put the return pass, and what a ball he plays in.
Just taking a Riley's very good in the air now, trying to find a block to get Haaland free. In the end was the scorer in the losing final last season for City. It looked as though they got an overload at the back post. They hadn't perhaps got the second goal, but they were all over. Palace were all over City with every counter-attack. They looked as though they were going to score. They scored twice, and it should have been 3, really. VAR call was a tight one against them, but this is more what they were doing. And here's Munoz, who was very involved then. Oh, it's exactly the same. Eze arrives on the scene, the same as the semi-final, the same as at City. And with their first blow struck in anger, Crystal Palace take the lead.
Goal scorer for Crystal Palace, number 10,
But this all comes about because Mateta holds the play up. When Crystal Palace go from back to front, which they did on that occasion, Mateta holds the play up. It allows others to join. Here it is, the long ball played forward. Mateta does brilliantly just to hold it up, set the play up. Kamada with the return pass. Now they've got problems, Man City. And it's Munoz who plays a really good ball in, and what a finish from Eze. Times his run to perfection. He's picked out brilliantly. Kanji can't get there. Exactly what Palace were hoping for.
It's behind Mateta though. Back to Eze. Out to Munoz. Oh, but for Ortega, Ismail Assar would have made it 2-0. Palace need to get numbers back. They've got 3 upfield, which they haven't had while City have been controlling the game. So much of the game has been played thus far in this sort of area. Now Bernardo Silva going forward. Big shots by City for a penalty. Ten minutes to go to half-time. Been a lengthy delay. Here goes Marmoush, and it's saved by Henderson. Haaland following it up, and Henderson's there again. Brilliant work from the goalkeeper. Hero.
What a double save it is. It's not a great penalty, it's a nice height for the goalkeeper, but he chooses the right way. It's not right in the corner, and then Haaland's trying to play it back into Marmoush. He may well have been offside.
Patience has been one of the many virtues of the club under Guardiola. Doku inside Munoz, couldn't touch him. It's an extraordinary reach by Henderson, but the danger's not clear yet. De Bruyne into the crowd, into the Palace crowd, and Palace still lead.
It's much better from Doku. This time he found himself in a 1v1 with a bit of space, and he goes past Munoz really easily. Excellent save from Henderson. This looked, we're right behind it, as if it was in. He pushes it up, and then Guehi does the rest. Good defending.
Just can't get to this one. Doku thinks about hitting it first time, then tries to place it, and neither.
And 3 really good ones from Savinho. That was from Guardiola, bending the ball into a dangerous area.
Doku squeeze it through. It's another brilliant block. Put them under pressure again. There's some danger to it. And it's forced in the end by Munoz. They didn't deal with the pressure. And Palace lead 2-0.
Crystal Palace do. There's the initial throw. They win the first ball, they don't win the second. Oh, now there's the strike. But it's Munoz that follows it up. So he's certainly not offside. Not sure there's going to be too much wrong with this. It's whether Sarr gets a touch on the ball here. You see Sarr is offside. Does the ball hit him there? That's the question.
And was he blocking the goalkeeper's view?
I think this, yeah, it hits him. It hits him. I think from the first viewing we saw there, we haven't seen the second one, but I think that looks as though it could be offside when the ball hits Sarr. It's a brave finish from Munoz.
It's going to be disallowed. Sarr offside, as you said, Stuart. The City fans that are cheering.
Here comes the throw, and watch Sarr, the number 7. He's in an offside position as that ball, it comes off a Man City player onto him, but he's offside, no question about it. Eventually the right decision is made. He's offside by half a yard. Hits him on the thigh, he's interfering with play. That has to be the decision, offside.
After review.
This is the semi-automated system that's come into top-level English football this season. They could do well to win it back and keep it from going behind for a corner, and then set De Bruyne and Bernardo Silva and maybe even Haaland here. Kind of run that he's hardly had a chance to do. It's so short of space. De Bruyne, Echeverry, parried by Henderson. Another great save.
He hits it straight at the goalkeeper. We're talking about passes. Here's another one from Kevin De Bruyne. On his right foot, straight at the keeper. It's a good save, of course it is. There was appeals for a handball. Don't think they're going to get that, Man City. Here it is again. Just takes a slight deflection off the defender, which takes it straight to Henderson. Certainly nothing wrong with that.
Into the first half. Lerma switching it all the way out to Sarr. Munoz, tight angle, flashed across the face of the goal. Doku has done brilliantly. Header out by Lacroix. De Bruyne! Henderson dives, but didn't need to. Doku's not the most likely. He can get in behind Munoz. Can Hughes get there first? He does.
Sarr has done a terrific job out on that far side. Coming alongside the right back, the right wing back to stop Doku.
Doku again. The danger again. Came off Richards. Parried by Henderson. Gundogan. And the whistle isn't blown, but it is now. There's a new name on the FA Cup. It's Crystal Palace. His final act maybe as a Crystal Palace player.
He was just about to lift the cup there. He was about to put his hands on it. Joel Wall.
Touch it for luck. When you've won it, you can touch it for luck. Well, such an historic day for Crystal Palace. Football's Eagles have never flown so high. They're into Europe next season as well because of this very special team that have achieved the seemingly near impossible. The club that had never won a major trophy until today. Crystal Palace, FA Cup winners 2025.